Discretion is advised.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Marley and I are up here in the mountains. Earlier in the week I did a poll to see if you guys wanted to see a longer video or multiple short videos. Majority of you guys wanted to see a longer video. This particular location I've been to many times. It's one of my favorites. But for today we're going to get out and we're going to do some ground squirrel hunting. This is my American Air Arms EVOL. This is the standard version. It's got a 15-inch barrel. It's got an integrated moderator, so it's pretty quiet, and it's extremely accurate with the NSA 20.2 grain slugs. But we're going to take it out. We'll see what it can do with some ground squirrels. Thankfully, it's not terribly hot today. It's probably in the mid to high 80s, and we got a breeze. And so that really kind of helps out, especially when you sit in the shade. A lot of people ask why we hunt these ground squirrels, and this fell tree is a prime example of the damage that they can cause. They like to burrow around the base of these trees, and ultimately it causes problems with the root systems, and then when it rains it really just rots everything out, and in a few years they fall over. Marley and I found a really nice spot on the embankment of this dry creek bed, and right out in front of us at about 40 yards is a fell tree, and I do see some ground squirrels moving around. You know, once they see you, they get kind of skittish. They'll go back down into their hole, but if you wait a little bit, they'll usually come out and they sun themselves up on top, so you're able to make a pretty good shot. Now, most of these are just around 40 yards. There's some further out to 80, but it's a really nice spot. This is more like trophy ground squirrel hunting. It's not like our permissions where we've got hundreds of these ground squirrels. You got to do a little bit of footwork, and you got to set yourself up in a position where you've got a clear line of sight, because there's a lot of weeds, there's a lot of brush. And so you really have to pick a spot that's not going to be obscured. We're going to go see if we can find that ground squirrel. I'm pretty sure he expired right next to that tree stump. But man, it is just a beautiful day out here. It's right around 80 degrees, and it's a bit cooler in the shade. And so it's nice to have, you know, a spot we can come up to where it's not super hot and you're able to take breaks. Being it's summer, I really don't make a habit of recovering them, especially with Marley, because rattlesnakes like to hang out in the holes. They're after the ground squirrels as well. It's at least in this area, it's kind of their primary food source, and so they can be pretty active, especially midday. Up until right around 4 o'clock in the afternoon is when you'll see rattlesnakes. And so we are very careful with where we walk and where we sit down. About 40 yards in front of us, we've got an embankment with some burrows that I can see, and then it's got a fell tree. And so the ground squirrels really like that type of habitat. A lot of times you'll see them sunning themselves on top of the fallen branches and logs, and it offers a pretty good opportunity to be able to take a few. Good girl. Good girl. You feel better? One of the reasons I like to hike these dry creek beds is because you will come across water source. Mario loves to swim in these little pools, especially on a day where it's pretty warm and she just wants to cool herself down. It is pretty, it's much greener in these areas, and from my experience, you're going to see a lot more animal activity in and around where you'll find these pools.
You'd have to go maybe like a F8, F10, but it is a nice night. It's we got a little bit of clouds around it.
If you guys have never had Fritos in your chili, along with a little bit of cheese, you don't know what you're missing. Really inexpensive meal to make, very simple, and it's going to fill you up. This has become kind of one of my favorite meals to make when I'm camping. Hey, cheers you guys. It seems like it dropped about 10 degrees here in the past few minutes. It's about 62. It'll probably get into the low 50s tonight. I'm probably actually about ready to put my jacket on, but we got plenty of blankets. I got a sleeping bag, and we should be pretty warm. Marley's already passed out here. She had a long day. But yeah, I was really happy we had some luck with the EVOL. That thing really is an amazing gun, really easy to carry, very accurate with those howler slugs. I think the plan is to get up tomorrow. We'll get up early, we'll head out, we'll do a little bit of hunting, and I still got some other stuff that I gotta film here, so we'll see how it works out. But we do have what looks like almost a full moon. I think tomorrow is actually going to be the full moon. Anyways, I'm going to finish my coffee and we will see you guys bright and early. Marley and I just sat down and we've got a nice view across this ravine here where there's some fell trees, there's a tree stump, and I'm spotting ground squirrels out there at about 85 yards. And we've already taken one on the tree stump, and I see a few others that keep moving around up on one of the higher fell trees. They like to get up on top and sun themselves. And so we're going to give it a few more minutes, see if we can get one or two more, and we'll move on to a different spot. Wow, right in the neck. So I really hope you guys enjoyed coming along with Marley and I. We had a great time out here in the field. We did have some success on the ground squirrels, and the American Air Arms EVOL worked extremely well. It pairs extremely well with the NSA slugs. If you guys are interested in this gun or any bit of the kit we used, make sure you check the links in the description box, or you guys can always reach out to Airguns of Arizona. They'd be more than happy to help you guys out. We've got a lot of hunting videos with this gun and a lot of others, but I really appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. If you guys enjoy these videos, give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you like. We put out new videos every week. I appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next one.